My name is Janine Hajali, otherwise known locally as Akosia. I'm a Sunday born. I'm the MD of Faye International and the Executive Director of Sara Galloway Health Foundation. And I'm here to talk more about Sara Galloway Health Foundation. We set up because we saw a need to continue the CSR initiatives, the corporate social responsibility initiatives of the Fayetex brand. As a factory, we saw the need to set up an umbrella NGO so that we could continue the wonderful work that our founding mother, Sara Galloway, started over 40 years ago.
Imagine the part that you are burning is not burning, and you put it there throughout the day, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours, you are putting plastic there. The plastic has what we call dioxins, and these dioxins, they are fat soluble, and it penetrates into your skin, through your skin or your genital. So it will pass through your vagina, enter your body, and it will never come out. And the causes, yes, you think, oh, it's just a sanitary pad. This time it's a pad, there a pad. Sometimes you are putting polythene bag there, you don't know. And once I'm saying it enters your body and it never comes out, you can imagine what it will do to you. As Rosina, what can it do to us?
You know cervical cancer?
Have you heard of it before?
That chemical will cause cervical cancer. It can cause ovarian, yes. Because as the chemical stays in your body, it reacts with your body and you are growing. The cells, you have cells in you. It will cause cervical cancer, it will cause ovarian cancer, it will cause ovarian cysts. Just for using the wrong pad.
We set the NGO up so that we can raise funds and we can mobilize more staff, more people, more midwives, more gynecologists, and our wonderful brand ambassador, Rabi Bray, to go into the 16 regions in Ghana, as well as the many districts and district capitals and other areas, so we can focus more on the task of educating young girls and educating women when it comes to menstruation. And in most places in Ghana, unfortunately, menstruation is still a taboo. So what we intend to do is to inspire young girls, to inspire women, to understand why they menstruate, to understand the process of the menstrual cycle. And then we touch a little bit on reproductive health, because we find that in many communities, young girls are forced to have sex at a very early age in order to be able to afford a sanitary towel. And why reproductive health is because this leads in many cases to STIs and STDs, as well as HPV. And we found out there's a huge correlation between contracting HPV and ending up with cervical cancer within 10 to 15 years. And so we even have a very qualified degreed midwife who is having her own NGO, CERVCA, who deals with cervical cancer concerns. And so we partnered up with wonderful people who have a wonderful message, and people who are simply here to be of service.
So these are kind of pants to buy when you're menstruating, okay? Full cotton pants. Cotton. Don't buy the polyester pants. I mean, look at our weather. And then nylon. Buy cotton.
You know why you have to use cotton? You don't. Oh, you see, the cotton is not. She just said the heat. Cotton is natural product. It's very good for aeration. So when you wear it, it allows circulation. But when you wear the other ones, the nylon and these other panties that are not cotton, you realize that you will sweat. And it also increases the infection that you already are using pad that is going to give you problems. And you are going to add another pant. By the fact that you chose the wrong pant, you are increasing your infection. So please, cotton wool pants is what is needed. Every woman needs to wear cotton wool pants.
This is Fayetex contract. It is part of the Fayetex family. So if you see this, I mean, now we like pads that have wings, right? So that's why you said that's what your mothers use. So we're giving you what you can use. The one you claim your mothers use, you can use it as well. It's also a sanitary pad. But these ones have wings, okay? So change your pad. You need to wash your hands with what?
Oh, those are the bags.
Wash your hands with? Thank you. If you don't have access to water and soap at that moment, use a what? You guys are just too smart. Clap for you.
So when you take the pad like that, then you pour the wing to the pan. Make sure it's thick. Please don't be in a rush, okay? But you let the one at the back a bit shorter than the one in front. So the one in front will have more of it than the one at the back. So that as you said, see, I was told when we are menstruating and we sit, we stress the pad, so there is much flow. So in order for you not to stay, so you do it that way. Then you have your pad and the panty.
Our surroundings clean. So when you finish, fold it into two. You take the wrapper that you took the pad off. You just wrap it. Okay? Just wrap it. And then you use tea roll. See, the tea roll is not for menstruating, we told you. So you use the tea roll. Then you just wrap it nicely around. We just don't want you to soil the whole thing. We want you to discard it why are you shouting it? It's zero. Then you look for a dustbin. Please listen. You look for a dustbin and then you put it in. If your dustbin is in your dormitory, make sure that you take out your trash and then you take it outside so that the boiler people will come and take it. Do not keep your stain pad in your trash can right where you live. Why? Because there will be bacteria, there will be germs, and it will smell. It will smell. That will make you sick. So please, we want you to dispose it and dispose it well.
Service, service, service. Education, education, education. Inspiration, inspiration, inspiration. Empowerment. When you're an educated woman, you're empowered. You're inspired. And what does empowerment do? As women, the onus is not just to keep this empowerment message to ourselves, it's to pass it on to our sisters, our mothers, our friends, our community, and therein large our brothers, because brothers have sisters, brothers will have wives or girlfriends and daughters. And so the message here is empowerment.
We do this simply to be of service, and we know that service is one of the most important things as a human we can do, and more importantly as women. And I see probably future presidents here. I see future engineers, doctors, lawyers. We've all been told, we've all heard that educate a man and you educate an individual, but educate a woman and you educate a nation. Because women are nurturers, women are homemakers, women take care of the family, women take care of the children, women work, we provide, and we have love. So what we inspire you today, what we compel you ladies to do is pass on the information that you've learnt today, pass it on to the female members of your community, the female members of your household. And let's get the boys involved as well, because they're going to have wives, they're going to have daughters, they have mothers, and they have sisters. You know, the He for She campaign is also very, very important. So I leave you with this message, that I want everyone here to stand up. Please stand up, everyone. Now I want you to look at the woman or the girl next to you, and I want you to tell her that you're magnificent. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You can do and be anything you want to do. Galloway Health Foundation. I would like to thank Tema Secondary School and all you wonderful ladies, all the coordinators, teachers, headmistress, and everyone involved in making this happen. And we hope to continue to do this with your help, you being of service. I want to leave you with the message, be kind to one another, because we're here to be of service to one another, we're here to be kind to one another, we're here to help each other. So thank you very much.
If you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, that's where I want to start. I believe that as young ladies, each and every one of you has serious potential. The best that our parents could ever do to us is to educate us. Some years ago, we were seated where you are seated now. This is the time or the place where you could make critical and very critical decisions of your life. Education is the key. Once you are here, I want to encourage you to say to yourself that I am not going to give up. I shall make it. Thank you for that. But one thing I say, as an individual, and that's what I'm going to leave you with, determination today leads to success tomorrow.
Hi everybody, my name is Rabi Bray. I'm an actress, I'm a producer, and most importantly, I'm the brand ambassador to Fatex Sanitary. I've been the brand ambassador for 3 years running, and I really love this job because it is not only about educating the public, educating students on MHM. The CSR goes beyond that. We make other people, I mean the young ones, ambassadors to MHM, Menstrual Health Management. We empower women, we educate women and men. In fact, the He for She project is something we really do because we want men to also understand the importance of menstruation and how to help the women around them. Today, we had an educative session at Tema Senior High School, and I'm so proud I could be a part of it. It was so interactive, it was so educative, and the company gave everybody sanitary pads. You can imagine how much money they spent. Thank you so much, Fatex, for always doing an amazing job. And I'm always going to be here to support the vision.
Have you learned something today? Did we waste your time? No. Are you proud to be here? Yes. Then you need to be a proud ambassador to MHM. I have educated you today, and Rosina educated you today. You can educate your siblings, your friends, all the people around you that could not come here today. Be a proud ambassador as we are ambassadors to MHM. Help us to pass out the information that menstruation is not a taboo. And being a woman who menstruates is something you should be proud of and not something you should run away from. So when I started this lesson, I asked, how many of us menstruate? And we were like this. Now I'm asking the question again. Who in this room menstruates? Then I've done a good job. Thank you so much.
Sandra Abenabansa, Assistant Head Girls Prefect of Tema Secondary School. What I can say about today's program is that it was a fascinating one, and then we learned a lot from it. Some of we the girls, we do not know our menstrual cycle. We do not also know that not all the pads that are out there that are good, but Fatex representatives have come to teach us a lot, and we are happy about it. On behalf of Tema Secondary School, we say thank you, Faye International, producers of Fatex Sanitary Pad. And also thank you, Sara Galloway Foundation.